operationally it works just like a laser pointer. There's a chamber inside with special materials that release photons.
The United States is renowned for its technological advancements, but the latest developments by the US Navy has left the world stunned. With rumours of top-secret research swirling, it's been revealed that the Navy has created something so advanced and powerful that it's virtually unstoppable. The implications of this technology are staggering, and the potential consequences are enough to make anyone uneasy. As tensions between nations continue to rise, the race to develop cutting-edge military technology has intensified, but the US Navy's creation is unlike anything the world has seen before. Will this technology provide the US with an unbeatable advantage on the battlefield, or will it lead to catastrophic consequences? With the world on edge, the only thing that's certain is that the US Navy's new invention will change the course of history. So join us as we investigate the revelation made by the United States Navy that they have developed a technology so advanced that it is unstoppable. The US military is undergoing a transformation like never before, from the weapons they carry to the missiles soaring overhead. By the end of 2023, soldiers will have access to 24 brand new weapons and fighting systems, all of which will be either prototypes or fully operational equipment. These 24 systems will be the cornerstone of the Army's plan to revamp every aspect of its weaponry and equipment across the board by 2030. And let's not forget the US Navy, whose responsibility is to protect the nation's interests at sea while also providing support to other branches of the military. With the latest advancements in technology and survivability systems, the Navy has fortified its warships to withstand any potential threat. With such cutting-edge weaponry and technology in their arsenal, the US military is poised to take on any challenge that comes its way. The world's seas are home to 47 active aircraft carriers that are operated by 14 different navies as of March 2023. The United States Navy boasts 11 massive nuclear-powered fleet carriers, which can hold up to 80 fighters each, making them the biggest carriers on the planet. Their combined deck space is more than twice that of all other nations' carriers put together. But don't be fooled by the impressive numbers. Only 3 to 4 of these carriers are likely to be battle-ready at any given moment. The carriers are capable of carrying over 60 aircraft each, including F/A-18 fighter jets, which have a combat range of more than 1,200 miles, 2,300 kilometers, and can carry 2 air-to-ground missiles each. Aside from these carriers, the Navy also operates 9 amphibious assault ships, which serve as small aircraft carriers. These ships are home to the US military's latest fighter jet, the Marine Corps F-35B stealth fighter. The F-35Bs can carry 2 guided bombs with a combat radius of about 500 miles, 805 kilometers. The US Navy also boasts an impressive fleet of guided missile cruisers and destroyers that can operate either independently or in conjunction with their aircraft carriers. Among these vessels, the Arleigh Burke-class destroyers are the most numerous, with over 70 active in service. These ships are incredibly versatile and can carry up to 56 Tomahawk cruise missiles, which can be used to target both land and sea-based threats. The Ticonderoga-class cruisers also pack a punch, although they have fewer cruise missiles than the destroyers. Both ship classes are equipped with Aegis, the Navy's most advanced missile defense system. Aegis allows for seamless communication between different platforms and can track and intercept low-level and ballistic missiles, whether they're aimed at ships or land-based targets. Furthermore, the US Navy also has dozens of submarines that can stay submerged and potentially launch hundreds of cruise missiles at land and sea targets. The Ohio-class guided missile subs are the most capable, carrying up to 154 of these missiles, each capable of hitting independent targets up to 1,000 miles away and can switch destinations mid-flight. The newer Virginia-class and Los Angeles-class subs can also carry these missiles, albeit in smaller numbers. But the Navy's technological advancements don't end there. Enter the USS Zumwalt, the world's most advanced surface combatant, packed with cutting-edge features including an electrical propulsion system, stealth design, wave-piercing tumble-home hull, and the latest warfighting technology. The Zumwalt-class destroyer is capable of performing a wide range of missions. Its stealth capabilities allow it to go unnoticed whether in deep waters or near the shore, making it a valuable asset in any situation. The USS Zumwalt may be making waves with its cutting-edge technology, but it's not the only ship in the Navy's fleet undergoing trials of revolutionary new systems. In fact, the Navy is currently at work on a laser weapon that has the capability to bring down an aircraft while it's soaring through the sky. Recently, the Navy has been busy experimenting with laser weapons, and they conducted a test on a warship that was operating in the Gulf of Aden. Their goal was to assess how effective the high-powered laser could be at defending ships from small boats and unmanned vessels. The test was a resounding success, showcasing the incredible solid-state laser technology that has been installed on the USS Portland, an amphibious transport dock ship. When the images and videos of the test were released, viewers were left awestruck as they saw the laser completely incapacitate an aerial drone by burning it to a crisp. This recent trial of the high-energy class solid-state laser was an outstanding achievement for the Navy. It marked the first time laser technology had been implemented at the system level, and the results were truly impressive. The Navy Pacific Fleet released a series of gripping images and video clips from the test, which showed the laser emerging from the warship's deck and burning the drone into oblivion. Although the precise location of the test was not disclosed, nor was the power of the weapon, experts believe it to be a 150 kilowatt laser based on a 2018 report from the International Institute for Strategic Studies. The US Navy's ongoing experiments with laser weapons could very well change the face of naval warfare forever. With their advanced laser technology, the Navy can now better defend their ships and personnel against any potential threats on the horizon. As technology continues to evolve, the Navy remains committed to staying ahead of the curve and making their ships more advanced and well-equipped for any situation that may arise. In another latest show of military might, the Navy recently tested their solid-state laser technology against aerial drones and small boats, and the results have left experts absolutely amazed. This incredible breakthrough in technology has the potential to revolutionize the Navy's ability to protect itself against potential threats. The tests were carried out in the Pacific on May 16th and have provided the Navy with valuable insights into the capabilities of the SSL weapon system demonstrator. Captain Carrie Sanders, the commanding officer of the USS Portland where the laser weapon was tested, recognizes the significance of this breakthrough. He proudly declared that with this new advanced capability, we are redefining war at the sea for the Navy. The SSL provides effective warfighter benefits and increases the commander's decision space and response preferences, as explained by the Navy Pacific Fleet in their statement. With this cutting-edge technology, the Navy can now defend against potential threats with greater precision and efficiency. The successful tests have set the Navy on a path to implement the SSL technology on other warships, ensuring that the US Navy remains at the forefront of technological innovation in the years to come. In fact, this isn't the first time that the Navy has conducted such tests, as it previously carried out a live fire exercise of a 30 kilowatt laser weapon back in 2017 aboard the USS Ponce in the Persian Gulf. Lieutenant Cale Hughes, a laser weapons system officer, explained how these weapons work by throwing a massive volume of photons at incoming objects, making it a formidable defense mechanism. This technology is particularly useful in areas like the Gulf of Aden, where ships face threats from both manned and unmanned watercraft as well as aerial drones. In this region, Iranian-backed Houthi rebels have been known to use drone boats filled with explosives as a means of attack. The USS Portland's laser weapon system demonstrator was tested in May 2020 against an unmanned aerial vehicle sailing in the Pacific and has since been upgraded to a more effective follow-on system based on observations from previous tests. However, the Navy isn't content with just one type of laser weapon, as it is currently exploring the implementation of the Helios system, a less powerful but still effective laser weapon system that could be installed on the Navy's Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. Helios is part of the Navy Laser family of systems, a group of platforms that the Navy is looking to develop to enhance its laser weapon capability incrementally. In fact, according to budget documents, the Navy sees this laser family of systems as the foundation of their incremental strategy for increased laser weapon capability. The proposed budget for 2023 includes approximately $35 million for the development of these laser systems, with the aim of having the first system operational at sea by the same year. The Navy isn't the only branch to benefit from the advancement of laser weapon systems. The development and deployment of such weapons have risen to the forefront of all industries as militaries around the world shift their attention to great power competition and the possibility of high-intensity conflicts. Multiple prototypes are being made as a result, but Lockheed Martin's offering is the most potent so far. Lockheed Martin has a history of providing the Department of Defense with cutting-edge military equipment, but their most recent accomplishment, the creation of the most powerful combat laser to date, is truly revolutionary. The United States military has been working on new anti-aircraft defense systems to counteract the growing number of drones and missiles, as well as mortars and rockets. The new Lockheed Martin combat laser system has granted their wishes, as it is the most powerful military-grade laser ever created. A new era of warfare has begun with the widespread adoption of high-tech weapons like commercial drones and hypersonic missiles. The skies have become more dangerous than ever before as a result of these advancements, prompting militaries all over the world to create innovative defense strategies and cutting-edge weapons to counteract the growing danger. When it comes to aerial defense, Israel's Iron Dome rocket system has been a total game-changer. But the country isn't resting on its laurels. Recently, Israel has been testing the Iron Beam, an anti-drone, anti-missile laser system that could revolutionize airborne defense technology. And they're not alone in this pursuit. The United States Air Force and Navy are also actively testing similar laser systems with impressive capabilities. But there's no word yet on when they'll be ready for deployment. These cutting-edge lasers have power levels ranging from 60 to 100 kilowatts and are capable of taking down even Class 3 drones. But Lockheed Martin has taken laser defense to the next level with their latest invention, a 300 kilowatt laser system that uses a Star Wars Death Star approach, combining several individual lasers into one massive and powerful beam. Lockheed Martin claims that their spectral beamer, in conjunction with their high-energy laser architecture technology, is the secret to this technological breakthrough. This synergy not only improved the laser's power and efficiency, but also decreased its weight and size, making it more amenable to future deployments. The company responded to questions about the potential applications of their new laser technology by saying that they are prepared to integrate with the US Army's Indirect Fires Protection Capability High Energy Laser IFPC-HEL demonstrator laser weapon system. While there is no confirmed date for the field deployment, the laser system will go through a rigorous evaluation period by the US Army before it is potentially deployed in the field. The United States remains at the forefront of laser technology, but its competitors, namely China and Russia, are closing in on the innovation gap. Although these countries have yet to match the US's cutting-edge laser systems, they have the potential to incorporate lasers in various military domains in the near future. Recently, Russia made headlines by announcing its use of an experimental laser system, Zadira, during the Ukrainian invasion. While it's unclear whether the system was effective in the conflict, the deployment of unmanned aerial systems has spurred further advances in laser tech. As the race for military supremacy rages on, both the US and its adversaries are fiercely pursuing new laser technology to gain an upper hand. However, have you wondered how laser weapons actually work? Well, to understand the magic of lasers, we need to first look at the electromagnetic spectrum, which consists of a variety of energy sources ranging from light energy to radio waves. Lasers and microwaves are just two parts of this spectrum. But what makes them different is their wavelength and frequency. While lasers are coherent and emit a single color of light, microwaves emit broad spectrum light. In other words, if a flashlight were to be compared to a laser pointer, the laser light would be like a powerful long-range blowtorch. There are three types of lasers: gas, solid state, and hybrid, and it's the latter two that are currently on the path to weaponization. Solid-state lasers use fiber and crystal slab combinations to produce energy, while hybrid lasers combine trace gas with semiconductor diode arrays to increase their power and efficiency. The amount of energy transferred to the target over time determines the lethality of directed energy weapons, such as laser weapons. These concentrated beams of energy can be non-lethal or lethal, capable of cutting through steel and aluminium, or exploding missile propellant and oxidizer tanks. They can also destroy, degrade, or even blind systems with sensors and electronics. But the effectiveness of these weapons depends on a variety of factors, such as power output, beam quality, target range, jitter control, and atmospheric conditions. So, while laser weapons may seem like something out of science fiction, their capabilities are very real and could shape the future of warfare. And if you thought that only the US Navy was the master of laser weaponry, then think again, because the US Air Force is right up there with them. This isn't the first time the Air Force has pushed the boundaries of what's possible in aviation, and they've done it again with the Tactical Ultra Short Pulse Laser, T-USPL, for military platforms. According to sources, it's more than 1 million times more powerful than any other laser previously used, and it's quickly become one of the most cutting-edge weaponries developed in recent times. This ultra-advanced laser is compact enough to be carried by troops in the field and can produce a sequence of ultra-short pulses that can cut through steel like butter. But it's not just a weapon of destruction, it can also be used for non-lethal tasks like damaging electronic devices or blinding enemy combatants. The laser's pulse duration ranges from femtoseconds to picoseconds, which means it's really quick, like 1 quadrillionth of a second. Although still in the prototype stage, this advanced laser technology has already passed several successful tests and is set to be deployed in the field soon. This groundbreaking laser technology boasts a pulse duration so incredibly short that it can cut, weld, and melt materials with unparalleled precision. The best part? It can do so without any heat damage to the surrounding area, making it the ideal tool for military applications such as target identification and range finding, as well as disabling or destroying hostile equipment. When fired, the laser energy is quickly absorbed by the target material, causing it to rapidly heat up and expand. But that's not all. The laser's impact creates a spiral reaction that causes a shockwave to move through the material, resulting in a small explosion on the surface. This shockwave then scrapes away a tiny amount of material, resulting in a clean and precise cut. This technology is so advanced that it's predicted to transform various industries, not just the military. And if you're curious about how it works, it all starts when the laser gains medium, creating a material that amplifies its energy. An electrical current then stimulates this material, causing it to emit photons, which are then shaped and focused into an ultra-short pulse by a system of mirrors and lenses. Hold on tight, because the Tactical Ultra-Short Pulse Laser is about to take you on a ride. This laser is not your ordinary beam of light. With its adjustable pulse duration and energy level, it can be fine-tuned to suit a diverse range of applications, making it one of the most versatile lasers out there. When it comes to power, this ultra-short pulsed laser is a true heavyweight champion. With its petawatt peak power output, it's over 1 million times more powerful than the average human being. The Tactical Ultra-Short Pulse Laser is in a league of its own, and its unique capabilities don't stop there. This laser has the ability to perform non-linear optical operations, which means it can interact with matter in ways that regular lasers can't. It can create high-energy photons and plasma from solid materials, opening up a world of possibilities for future applications. With its impressive range of up to 1 mile, this laser has a significant impact on military operations. It can take down enemy drones, cripple vehicles, and disrupt enemy communications, making it a valuable asset on the battlefield. The future of this laser technology is looking bright, and experts believe that the Tactical Ultra-Short Pulse Laser will continue to revolutionize the defense sector for years to come. The Tactical Ultra-Short Pulse Laser is so dynamic that it can be mounted on ground vehicles, aircraft, and even ships. This laser is a game changer, folks. With its pinpoint accuracy and extraordinary power, it's an essential tool for any military mission. And don't just take our word for it. Military experts agree that this laser is a revolution in military technology that has the potential to transform the way America defends its citizens. The secret behind its power lies in its specialized fibers, which intensify the laser's beam to an unparalleled degree of precision. These fibers are coated in materials that magnify the laser's light as it passes through, giving it speeds of up to 300 million meters per second. That's right, you heard correctly, 300 million. This laser is so fast and so powerful that escaping its wrath is nearly impossible. Ordinary lasers don't stand a chance against it. This laser is also a true chameleon, as it can switch its wavelength depending on the task at hand. The tactical ultra-short pulse laser can fine-tune its beam to target a wide range of materials, making it a versatile weapon. The laser's continuous wavelength can adjust to suit the absorption spectra of different materials or reduce the amount of energy absorbed by the atmosphere, ensuring that it maintains its power across long distances. Moreover, this cutting-edge laser has multiple beam configurations that allow it to engage multiple targets at once, which is crucial in high-pressure situations. But the newest addition to its arsenal is the beam sweep mode, which lets it scan an area and neutralize numerous threats in a short time. It's a game changer that has impressed military specialists who believe the T-USPL's beam configurations are unmatched and give it an edge in any situation. However, the T-USPL's exceptional power comes at a cost. As with any high-energy weapon, excess heat can negatively impact its efficiency and equipment. To counter this, the T-USPL is equipped with state-of-the-art cooling systems to maintain its optimal performance. The T-USPL's cooling system is a unique blend of both air and liquid cooling technologies, working in tandem to effectively dissipate the generated heat. Air cooling uses fans to circulate air throughout the system, while liquid cooling utilizes a specialized coolant to remove heat from the laser. The laser's cooling level is also adjustable, allowing the system to operate at its best while conserving energy. This laser technology has become a crucial asset for the US Air Force in no time, and it's easy to see why. Not only is the tactical ultra-short pulse laser a lethal weapon, but it's also an incredibly efficient and cost-effective one, requiring minimal maintenance and having an impressively long lifespan. Lasers are also perfect for aerial interception. Since there is no deployment time with lasers, they are an excellent instrument for aerial interception, which makes them ideal for missile defense systems. Now, let's hear what you think about these weapons in the comments section below.